Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's on many people's minds, the cost of living. It's literally going up everywhere, so you may be looking at what your options are. Well, I live in Oklahoma, so obviously let's talk about the cost of living in Oklahoma. I think it's pretty great. So whether you're considering making a move or you're just curious what the numbers and how they, what the numbers are and how they stack up, well, I've got you covered, so let's jump into it. Now, for the statistical purposes of this video, when we're understanding the cost of living, what are those costs, okay? Now, the cost of living refers to the amount of money needed to sustain a certain standard of living by affording basic expenses such as housing, groceries, utilities, transportation, healthcare, and taxes. So the cost of living in Oklahoma. Oklahoma boasts affordable housing options compared to the national average. The median home price in Oklahoma is often very low compared to many other states, making home ownership more attainable for residents. I should stop here and remind everybody, if you're new here, I'm Ryan Henze. I run the Top Hat Connections real estate team serving Tulsa and the surrounding areas in Oklahoma. So if you're thinking of making a move, I would love to help you make that smooth transition. Now, additionally, rental prices are typically lower here as well compared to other larger states and larger urban centers. Now, I live in Tulsa, which is the second largest city in Oklahoma, and I can say our rent here for the people that I know that do rent is significantly lower than my neighboring states like Texas and family in Minnesota. I know some people in California. I can tell you it's a lot cheaper. Now, the cost of utilities, including electricity, water, and heating, tends to be lower here in Oklahoma compared to other states. Additionally, transportation expenses such as fuel costs and vehicle maintenance are typically more affordable in Oklahoma. Now, it's probably due to lower gas prices, but also it's a lot less congested here versus other major metropolitan areas. You're going to spend a lot less time sitting in traffic. Oklahoma's tax infrastructure also contributes to its relatively low cost of living. While the state has moderate income tax rates, it offers exemptions and deductions that can reduce the overall tax burden for residents. Additionally, property taxes in Oklahoma are among the lowest in the nation, providing additional savings for homeowners. Now, this was a comparison video, so let's look at some other states. Primarily our neighbor to the south, Texas. It's kind of an ongoing feud between Oklahoma and Texas. I grew up in Texas, but I like Oklahoma. I think it's great. So compared to Texas, well, the overall cost of living in Texas varies depending on the region, with the major urban areas like Dallas and Austin having the higher cost of living. Now, Texas doesn't have a state income tax, but its property taxes can be drastically higher than Oklahoma depending on where you live in Texas. Now, if you're currently living on the coast, say California, of course, the cost of living is more in California, particularly in cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles. It's substantially higher than that of Oklahoma. We have great programs like Tulsa Remote where Tulsa will actually pay you $10,000 to live here and work remotely if you're able to do that with your job. I even helped a client recently relocate to Oklahoma while she still kept her same job in California, but took advantage of the cost of living in Oklahoma being so much cheaper. So it was a win-win for her all around. Last up on my list today is New York. Now, New York actually ranks among the states with the highest cost of living in the nation. Housing costs, taxes, and everyday expenses are significantly higher in New York compared to Oklahoma. I think you get the idea, right? Oklahoma is a pretty great place to live. I mean, stuff's not that expensive, housing isn't that expensive, and there's actually a lot to do here. So if you've been on my channel for any length of time, I have a lot of information about fun places around the state and more content to come about that. But in conclusion, Oklahoma presents a compelling case for those that are seeking affordable living options. While it may not offer the bustling metropolis of some other states, its lower cost of living can provide significant savings and a higher quality of life for many people that are seeking maybe just a different option than where they currently are now. Of course, individual circumstances vary, so always research thoroughly before making a move, and hopefully my channel can be a resource for you. There's a lot of things about the economy, job opportunities. I just recently did a video about one of the school systems in Oklahoma or here in Tulsa. So hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I think you're supposed to hit the bell or something for notifications. I don't know if that's still a thing, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one.